How does that chapter look like for you? Life after NFL? I know you mentioned coaching and, not instead of playing football, maybe giving your energy to football in a different way. How does that life look like after post?
I think it's outstanding. It's been great for me to learn and to help young people who want to pursue that path. And even the ones who
Mm,
don't want to pursue it in college, I think the value of the game, football has always been transformational. If you look at the very definition of coach, the coach is a vehicle, something or someone who takes you from one point in your life to another point in your life. And I look at my job as a coach is I'm receiving 14-year-old babies from middle school, and with any luck and discipline and trust, love and commitment, by the time they graduate 4 years later, they're young men, and that process to me, as Jeff and I were talking about yesterday, that looks eerily similar to what my experience was at Notre Dame. I try to emulate what that looked like. Now, obviously, there's certain things I can't do because I'm not trying to be arrested. But um, seriously, bro, there was again, that's in person conversation. But there are things, there are values and moral standards that are a part of that. For me, it's starting to change from that transformational piece that I was talking about to a more transactional piece. What can I get? What's the NIL like? What's the sponsor like? How many plays am I going to get? Guys are negotiating that in their NIL. They're negotiating number of plays on top of the money. Now you're negotiating the number of plays you play in a game. So is it really about right? Is it really about the best 11, or is it really about the specific school or university getting their ROI? So I kind of feel like a dinosaur, in a game that's given me so much because of how much things have changed. But for us at Marietta Mesa, we're old school. We're gonna work for it. I don't make promises.